Good evening, everyone. We are live. Aston Villa have won a game. Get in. It's Lille 0, Aston Villa 1. Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins. And that's enough praise, right? Because, oh, mate, is he the answer still? He took his goal brilliantly. He did. I can't argue with that. It's a fantastic header. How in the hell did Emi Buendia win that aerial duel? But he did, and it's a great flick-on header for the goal. But my word, that second chance, it's another one that's burnt into my retinas. How has he missed? He's just not a striker, is he? The first touch is poor. The second touch is worse. It's like, then he's looking to claim a penalty. Oh, that should have been game over, game gone to bed, right? But look, as it stands, we've won the game. And what's most important is, because we've won a game, Gaz has got his jacket. Here it is. Look at this bad boy. Woohoo! Ollie Watkins. And it's embroidered. Look at this bad boy. GB with a lion. Woo! I fucking love that. So there. Anyway, we've got some pre-comments, so thank you for your pre-comments, people. Let's just go through a few of them while we wait for James. James is running 5 minutes late, as per usual. My mate Ben Jarrett's already been here. I can't wait to hear Gaz rant about Watkins. Goal aside, I didn't realise it was possible to be worse than terrible. But he is. Like I just said, he took his goal brilliantly well, but I'm desperate for Tammy to have a start. I really hope Tammy gets a start on Sunday. And then Ben goes on to say, if only everything came to his head, at his feet are useless. I can't disagree with that, Ben. You have me at hello, mate. You had me at hello. But this one from Alex, if you're here, mate, this is I agree with this completely. I think these are the exact changes that we need to make. We need to take it one game at a time. Still, that's what we should be doing. Another leg to go. It's only half time, absolutely. And we definitely need a stronger team against Manu. I love that. And I agree with this. Drop Sancho for Alisson. Yes. Buendia for Barkley. Yes. Watkins for Abraham. Yes. It's a huge game. And let's hope we can get something. Look, we've won twice in 30 years at Old Trafford. So I am praying that we can just pick up a point, And then Cole, obviously my main man Cole. Job done tonight, but it's still only half time. Absolutely. But I will be at Lille. So, yeah, make sure you come and see us before the game there. And this one, BM, you're absolutely right, mate. 1-1 versus Bologna and Roma tonight. So all to play for in that tie. But no, we don't want fucking Marlon coming back to haunt us, do we? That's the last thing we want. And again, another Watkins should have put this tie to bed, to be honest. Should have had 3 goals tonight. And I can't disagree. And this is the problem, right? We talk about clinical strikers doing clinical things. And Watkins, time and time again, just lets us down. But we've got to give him his flowers for his goal because he took it really, really well. Cole, we're going to fall out, mate. No. Let's enjoy the win and prep for Manu. Yes, absolutely. Look, positives. We've won a game. The positive is this is what I predicted. I predicted 1-0 on Finalysis. And when we get James here, Cole, we will absolutely pick him apart for every week we predict. Apparently there's some issues, but we'll get him to sort them out probably live on air. We'll just start a bit late. No, James, I've already started, mate. We're live on YouTube. Just telling we've already started. Let's see if Sam's available while we wait for James. Right, text Sam. Let's see if Sam's up for coming on. Like I say, Sam from True Adventures, if you follow him on TikTok, he is he's been to the game tonight. And we're going to try and get him to pencil in right now and see if he can... while we wait for James. James is going to be about 10 minutes or so. So, yeah, look, we've won the game and it was... Wasn't the greatest performance, if I'm honest. I thought first half Lille probably looked the more dominant of the two teams. We didn't really, I don't know, do enough for me. It looked like another, again, low tempo kind of game, and it looked like we'd gone to draw the game. Second half, like from about 53rd minute, I thought we did really, really well. This one, McGinn, Purple Rider. Let's talk about that. We have to, right? Because when he came on with 15 minutes to go, I thought he was absolutely sensational. I did. Just watching him cross that white line. Oh, the dreams. Like, the difference this guy will make. I don't know if anyone else noticed, but the confidence in Onana when he came on was huge. Like, I thought Onana had a pretty decent game today, but when McGinn came on, it just looked more confident on the ball. Looked like he was losing some confidence. Maybe it's a bit more trust. So Roger's going on the radar needs to be talked about. Went on the form at the same time last season. Yes, this is true, but he still has those moments, doesn't he? Which is why Emery backs him all the time, and he's probably got enough in the locker to do that. Look, we need one big push, and while you're right, we do need to talk about that. But especially in a World Cup year for him, this is about just getting the results now, right? And if we can get the results, then we're flying. McGinn, for the short time, is on showing the way. Look, I can't believe how one man can have such a massive difference on a football team. I'm really disappointed that we haven't had anyone else in that squad that stepped up to the plate. Do you know what I mean? It would have been, you would expect one of those big personalities like, Martinez or Mings, Konza, Anana, Rogers, somewhat like these are players that are, showing to be, Kev, let's give you on there. Ollie Watkins. But Kev, that chance he missed, it just sums Ollie up, right? Scores a brilliant goal with his head, but that one-on-one chance, that's the game over. That's the tie over. Look, I hope he comes good, but my reservations still sit pretty with him. He's just not a clinical striker, and that's been proven. In other words, Roger's not been good enough. Yes, I got that. Let's have a look at Cole. In a weird way, I think we're better at Villa at 1-0 than 2-0. As at 2-0, I think we'd be too confident. Yeah, that's why I went for a 1-0 predictions, Cole. You're right, and I'm hoping that we can see another performance next week and finish them off. What's supposed to say? Yeah, for me, Roger was another stinker tonight. Casually giving the ball away at least 8 times. Yeah, there was a lot of that in the first half. Again, look, we've been like that for the last 3 or 4 games, right? Now, Lille, it's fair to say Lille aren't the same team we played a couple of years ago. They've lost half of their team, and we, we've done the job, which is brilliant. I'm buzzing. I think it just needed to get over that line. I'm hoping that can just unlock something with McGinn coming back. He's got to start against Man United. If we can get a result at Man United, either draw or a win, that'll be huge. Because going into the West Ham Forest games, those are 2 winnable games. We win them, and we're right back in the mix of finishing that top 4 and getting through to the next round. Like I said, this is a massive week for us because ultimately, if it all goes wrong, we could be out of the Europa League and out of the top 5 if results go against us. So we've got to show what we're made of, and I just want to see a little bit of fight. Haven't seen that in the last few games, and tonight was slightly better, but I still like to see us play with a little bit more energy and a bit more tempo. That's it. It doesn't I don't mind wayward passes and all that kind of stuff. It happens, but the desire to win the ball back, the desire to get into positions, that kind of stuff, that's what we need to be seeing at this point. Sam is the best storyteller. I agree, Cole. He's absolutely phenomenal. Now, I don't know whether Sam's going to come on for definite. I hope he does. I've just messaged him, but he's probably deep in beer land at the moment, celebrating in Lille. So we'll see what happens. I've dropped him a message, and let's see what he says. And James will be here very shortly, but he could drop on at any point. So James will be here for half an hour or so from about 9:20. Here's a good question. Anyone off to Old Trafford? Unfortunately, Alex, I couldn't get a ticket. If anyone's got a spare ticket for Sunday and wants to donate it to me, I'm all in. You fucking please let me know. We ain't Madrid, guys. It's professional performance. Yes, Kev. Look, I agree. Professional opponents. I don't want us to be Madrid. I just want us to be a top 4 finishing side. It's not about that, right? Like, you can't. I don't know how you can sit there and defend someone that misses chances week in, week out, like at these crucial stages. We've won the game, and that's. I hope it doesn't go back to bite us in the ass, but it's fair to say that Watkins needs to be more clinical. Imagine if that's the final, and it's and that chance is missed. We had some unnervy times. Martinez made a couple of good saves after that, and you just go, goals change games, man. And 2-0, the game's more or less won. I don't know. But yeah, I can't fault the performance. I predicted 1-0. It's a brilliant away European performance. We'll take it and we'll move on. We go to Old Trafford on Sunday, hopefully make a few changes. I would definitely, Alex has made some brilliant suggestions about that. And we'll go from there. And Kev, just to Purple Rider, just to even it out, Watkins scored, still shit. The goal's brilliant, but the miss is equally as bad. And you just go, oh, come on. Look, he could have. It's just his first touch is terrible. First touch not too bad. Second touch terrible. Third touch awful, and the chance has gone. And he should have just buried that. He should have buried it. Look, I'm dreaming in the hope that one day we can bring in the players of like Alvarez. I watched that Spurs game and watching him finish the way he did from the halfway line. Similar run, just runs in, takes the ball slightly away from goal to give himself an angle. Defender can't catch him. And unfortunately, Watkins hasn't got that pace anymore. So there you go. Oh, here we go. This is the one, right? Boy, do we need Super John. Alex, I cannot believe how much we've missed this guy. This guy is, I mean, I've loved him since he came. He's probably one of the best signings Villa have ever made. It's fascinating how much we've relied on him, right? And how, like I just said there, off. Michelin have just hit the bar. And now we're kind of, hopefully he can go and give us a big push. He did at the start of the season, didn't he? Where he just grabbed us by the scruff of the neck in that Fulham game, and we'd never looked back, and we started that 11-game unbeaten streak. It was amazing. And, hopefully we can do that now. There are, 15 games left if we get to the Europa League final. A lot of football to be played. Can we do it? Can we do it? Alex says, I know Kevin says, this is baby steps, but the start of our Spurs, trust me. Kev, I'm going to trust you, mate. In Emery we trust, in you we trust, and I hope that's the case, but we're still going to criticise Ollie Watkins for those misses. Goes to show we need more leaders in the squad. Yes, Philly the villain. It has just amazed me. Don't get me wrong, losing our midfield 3, right, of Kamara, Tillemans, and McGinn has been huge. It would have impacted anyone, right? But I fully expected someone to step up and get us through the time that they were out, and nobody did. How flat have the performance has been. So to have him back is massive. At least you've conceded that point, Kev. I'll give you that, mate. Thank you. Because that's not many you do that, so we'll take it. Roger's trying to do too much because McGinn and Yuri are out. Yes, I agree with that. I think James has just stepped into the limelight. And Purple Rider, yes. Start Tammy, for fuck's sake. Hopefully on Sunday, mate, he'll get a run out, and we'll just, Alex made a brilliant point of, I think he was saying, Allison for Sancho, Barkley for Buendia, and Tammy for Watkins. I think that's a fucking great shape. McGinn for Louise, a must for me, and a word for Bogard. Yes, Kev, I think you're right. Agree with that, and agree. We've been on TikTok live, and we have we asked for their opinion, and Bogard was country mile man of the match. So pleased for him because he had a shit first half against Chelsea, but he's come back strong tonight. And James is here. All right, mate. Hey,
we got a win. We got a fucking win,
mate. We won. I got my jacket because we won.
Hey,
I got it. Yeah. Mwah, you fucking beauty. So yes. This one's for Ollie. Ollie Watkins.
Oh, mate. I mean,
Ollie Watkins.
I don't want to jump on negative, but what's he doing with that? With that chance? Why does he keep trying to round the keeper? Just shoot! Just shoot!
Mate.
Just shoot!
Like, there's no words.
Mate, we had one shot on target in that whole game. It was the goal.
Okay. Right. So
It was great header, by the way. Fucking hell.
Great header. Right.
2 great headers.
Emi Buendia out jumping that guy. How the fuck?
He's like this tall.
It's madness, mate. But again, probably was the only good thing he did. He missed an absolute sitter after that from a great ball from Rodgers. But that chance from Ali, I just knew as soon as he was through 1-on-1, he wasn't scoring. Like as he got close to the goal, I was like, shoot now.
Well,
right, his first touch was okay. Listen,
I actually wondered if he'd have a bit more confidence at that point. And he was like, right, do what you know you should do. Just lift it over the keeper, or just hit it beside the keeper. Just anything.
Curl it round him, mate. But his first touch is good. It gets him away, right? He's clear of the defender. His second touch is awful, mate. Which leads us to his third touch, which means when he knocks it round the keeper, it's just knocked him, and then he tries to claim for a penalty. I'm like, mate, come on. What are you doing? And then Tammy gets to come on after.
Other than the goal, the finishing was terrible, wasn't it? Like,
what? Onana was unlucky, mate. He had a wonderful cold effort in the post.
No, you're right,
that was unlucky. We still created probably that. We had a couple of nervy moments, didn't we? Martinez made a couple of good saves, one down to his left-hand side. And just after we scored as well, and you go, fuck's sake, Watkins. If you just at 2-0, the game's done. Now, I'm not complaining, mate, because I predicted 1-0 on Finalysis. I predicted 1-0, right? So I'm buzzing. I got that right. And there's going to be some sort of leaderboard on Finalysis at some point.
I think I got 1-1. I went for 1-1 on that, yeah.
Mate, Cole's got some questions because he tried to put his score in today and it wouldn't allow him on every week we predict. He put 1-1 and the 63rd minute to score the goal. He tried to submit it. He said it wouldn't submit.
Okay, I'll have to have a look. Is anyone else? Let me see if anyone else has had the same problem or whether it's just a Carl issue. Other people have put theirs. Oh no, Carl, it's there. So yeah.
It's there, Carl. Don't panic, mate. Carl, it's there.
But he put 1-1.
Yeah, no, that's what he put. He just thought it hadn't been submitted, so it's not the same. But I know it's wrong, but
right, sorry, apologies.
It was really hadn't gone through.
Yeah, apologies that if it didn't give him any feedback, that gone through, but it has gone through. I can see it. No one predicted for us to win.
I did.
No, but not on every week we predict.
Fucking hell!
No one predicted us to win.
We can't win it anyway. It's fine.
No, it's unlikely. Carl, we still don't have the killer instinct, always nervy as we don't finish teams off. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be negative. It's a great result. It's a brilliant result for next week. It's a fantastic. And also, I tell you what, I forgot how good John McGinn's delivery is. Like,
the free kick he took, yeah.
Yeah, free kick was a really good delivery. And I was like, yes. Didn't go rose-ed. Didn't hit the first man. Didn't just go out for a corner or out for a throw-in or something. It was actually delivered into a danger area. And I was like, finally a man who could deliver a ball.
Just to see him cross the white line onto the football field was magical. It's made my whole night.
He looks fit as well. He looks like he's trimmed and kind of I don't know, toned up a bit. He looks beefy.
Well, do you know what I noticed as well, mate? That I thought Onana in the last 15 minutes looked like a completely different player, full of confidence. There was some really
good stuff, wasn't there? I mean, even in the first half, there was that really nice move between I think it was Rodgers, Onana, and Watkins, and there was that ball Onana put straight across. And to be fair, the defender did really well to stop it getting to Watkins. He probably would have missed, but there was some really nice play like that. And so actually, and we really did start to open them up. It was just, mate, Buendia in that first half. I mean, that header was fantastic. I actually thought in the second half he was decent, but the first half, mate, how many times do you just kind of just play it to their player? He's passing.
I mean, he's not alone, mate. Rodgers did that as well.
No, I agree. I agree.
It's been a problem, really. Our pass. We started slowly. First 15 minutes, I thought we were shit. We gave the ball away. I mean, the first couple of minutes, we gave the ball away into our area. Buendia, I was like, mate, what the fuck are you doing? Just are you trying to make us lose the game? What's fucking going on? And you just, those little things, that's been consistent in the last 4 or 5 games, mate. Passes of play, simple passes, even unopposed, where there's no pressure. Just give the ball away, or really sloppy. We've got to be better, but at the same time, as I said, and my continuous message is, this is the business end of the season, and we just need to fucking win football matches. It doesn't matter how, right? We can play shit and win 1-0 for the rest of the season. I'm fucking happy, mate. But we've got all I want to see is a little bit more desire, because I know it's Emery's way of playing, right? That it's slow and keep the ball, but when we haven't got the ball,
especially away from home in Europe, right? Like we've seen that a lot, where they're always very tight games.
But look, people have mentioned in the comments here that how Rodgers just gives up after chat. Yeah, this is this one from Weston. But he's going. But Rodgers just stops and thinks, "Fuck you, I ain't chasing that." Real balls my piss that does, and that's true for me. Like, you've got. Like, I don't care about giving the ball away. That happens in football. It can be sloppy, but I've said this time and time again. It's what you do afterwards. Like, do you try and recover it? And even if you don't get it, are you busting your ass to get back? Are you chasing everything down? It's the same for Watkins for me. Fine, if you're not scoring goals, then make sure you're chasing every ball down. That you're an option for something, and that just hasn't been there. Like, it wasn't there really again tonight. Watkins didn't have a particularly good game. He scored a very good goal. The header, watching it back, is excellent. It's a really good goal. Right.
I'm still kind of like baffled as to like how he's done that. I mean, I suppose the keeper was off his line because he didn't know where to come or go, and then it's just. I
think it's a goalkeeping error. It was such a weird goal. It
was so strange.
Noticed, like, as Buendia flicked it, like the camera angle like zoomed really like far out, and I was like, and it kind of looped at the foot. Has it gone in or over? Like the camera's that far away. Far away.
What's happening? But we said before, just like it helps to just mix it up and go a little bit more direct every now and again.
I got the Forest game on. There's a fucking typhoon hitting the pitch, man. Like, it's for the fucking
mate.
Water like to fuck. I might call this off.
Obviously, I'm not far. I can hear it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah. No, it's bad. It's proper bad weather at the minute. But I think that was like the first. I'm sure I saw something about like an English team hasn't won in France or something for like 7 years or something like that. That's the first team won in France for ages.
We're the only English team to win in Europe this week.
And also Emery's 100th.
If I do, yeah,
Emery's 100th win.
Got to keep him forever.
Yeah,
got to keep him forever.
Massive marks. But Kevin is 100% right here. Kevin, you're usually like just pure positive. I mean, this isn't the negative comment, but first goal next week is crucial, and that is 100% true. Like that is. Oh my god!
Well, because if they get it, I'm going to be screwing at Ollie Watkins even more, because at 2-0 the game's over, right? But you're right. Look, we've got to score first. If we score first, the game's over.
If they come out and score early, I mean that will be what they'll want to do, right?
Having that, I would have taken a draw tonight, but having that goal is important, right? Because they will ultimately have to come out and try and score, which will only benefit us. The problem is if they get a goal, they're going to sit back, mate, and try and play counter, and we could end up going to penalties, and we don't want that.
Yeah. No, I agree. Oh, thanks, Purple Rider. That's nice. Best Villa Purple Rider. Thank you very much.
Purple Rider, you're the man. You're the best fucking viewer by far, mate, Purple Rider.
I can barely hear you at the minute. It's so loud, the wind and the rain. Like, really? Oh my god!
Is my mic working all right though?
Yeah, your mic's fine. I've got you on full volume. It's just like because I'm on the office, right? So it's just like smashing on the.
Well, mate, I know you're not far away from
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna get washed away, mate. I'm gonna drown here.
Mate, we'll just see a water line come up from your screen like this. Like that. Help me.
Even if Morgan Rogers was like this, Emery would still play him.
And God!
Lyon are losing, are they?
Are they? What's the score in the Lyon game?
Hang on, let me look.
Never back Watkins to score a 1-on-1.
They're losing 1-0 to Celta. Losing 1-0 to Celta Vigo. The Celta Vigo are down to 10 men.
Bloody hell, that'll be good. Catherine, God bless Catherine. So glad McGinn back though. Brings so much confidence to this team. Looks like he was never out. 100%. This is the guy. He's so important to us, mate. It's just like I say, watching him cross that white line.
We're
Brilliant.
just not on the pitch. I think Morgan Rogers spoke about it in the pre-match press conference. Which, by the way, they're so weird, then, aren't they? Have you seen them? Like, because you got the manager and you got the player there. And so he's kind of sitting there, and I'm just like sitting there thinking, what's he? You know, when like if you were sat there giving a talk and someone was asking you a question, you got like your manager next to you, you're like, oh fucking hell, don't ask me that. It's like they're just like, fuck.
Don't say the wrong thing.
But no, they asked him about John McGinn, and he was just saying, and they said, what's the best thing about having him back? Like, and all this kind of. He just said, but it's just the jokes. It's just the jokes. It's just like he's such a funny guy, and it's just like great to have him in the dressing room and behind. We wanted to contact Troy Deeney. He predicted Lille would knock us out. Don't laugh about it.
No,
we
it's still it's only half time.
Don't peak too early, guys. Like we don't know. Based on how we've been recently in recent form, especially at home. Yeah, you don't want to bet your dollar that we're going to do.
Useless.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a wonderful header. He's actually done. Is that twice this season? Did he do the lob? Was it Brighton? Or he did that kind of like lob as well? Was it Brighton?
The lob was Fulham at home, wasn't it?
Was it Fulham?
Yeah.
And I think he hadn't had a run for ages as well as scoring at that point. So he loves the lob when he's struggling for form. But yeah, I mean,
well, mate, when I got into the chat, when I got into the room,
I can barely hear you. And it's not you. I've got you on full volume. I just can't hear anything. I'm just going to mute. You talk.
Okay. When I came into the room, there was some preloaded comments already to show, and this made me laugh from my mate Ben.
Can't wait to hear Gaz rant about Watkins. Goal aside, I didn't realise it was possible to be worse than terrible, but he is. Yeah, I do like the fact that if you schedule the lives, people can still join. If only everything came to his head and his feet. Yes. Yeah, he just when he has time to think, innit? Just remind me of Gabby.
Yeah. But, mate, that's it. But I agreed with this from Alex. He dropped this on as we came in. You missed this, but I thought this is a great comment. We'll show it again, just of what the changes we should make for versus Man U.
Yeah, look, let's face it. He's not dropping Watkins. He's just not doing it.
Not now he's scored.
No, especially now he's scored. He's starting till the end of the season. So, if he gets one goal in 8 games, Molly went around the keeper. I thought.
I'm in people's thoughts, mate. I'm telling you.
Honestly, when he went through on goal, second he tried to round the keeper, I was literally like, "Well, he's fucked it." Like,
he owes me a new TV. I nearly broke my TV jumping out my sofa and fucking putting my head through it because
I don't understand. I don't understand. It's baffling. But like I said, he did it against Chelsea, right? He tried to round the keeper, and it's like just shoot. Yeah, so obviously he's doing it. Obviously, it's what he's working on in training, and it's working in training or whatever. I don't know. But it's just like, mate, you're through on goal, 1-on-1, and the keeper's miles out. Just lift it over him.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Yeah, you are, Carl. You are.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, he's top by 1 point. I tell you what, it's getting very, very tight. I'm going to share my screen quickly. It's getting very, very tight at the top of every week we predict. If anyone, if you are not on it, obviously you can join, but it is towards the end of the season now. I tell you what, who's doing actually incredible is Aaron. He's only made 25 predictions. He's made almost 10 predictions less than Carl. And he's only 3 points off you, mate.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty incredible.
Good, yeah.
If I'm honest. We obviously just keep forgetting to make predictions. Even Sarah's doing all right, to be fair. Mrs. B.
Mrs. B.
But yeah, it's very tight at the top. It only takes one match, one perfect match to turn this round. I think Juice got one. I think it was oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he did here. He got Forest. Very good guess. I think Aaron pulled it back because he got Brighton. He got a 1-0.
Yeah.
But Carl, you're on a bit of a barren spell here, mate. I'm a bit of embarrassed. He's struggling. I mean, you can't like Villa. You got to stop predicting Villa to win, mate. You know. Although to be fair, today you didn't, did you? Today you went for the what? Oh no, shit! Sorry. Oh, this is Chelsea. Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that then. I don't know what happened there, Carl. I don't know why it did submit, so I will have to look into that. Oh,
look at this.
I ain't got time for that shit. But I will try and have a look. When I'm in bed with the missus, I think of guys.
Oh, Cole, that's made me laugh.
It's got the picture as well, so you can just imagine it now. Perfect. Yeah. Thanks for that picture.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Look, it's one of them, isn't it? Where today for me was all about just getting the job done, and that's exactly what we've done, mate. 1-0 away from home. As Kevin said earlier, it's a professional performance, really. It wasn't pretty. I don't think any performance is going to be necessarily pretty between now and the end of the season. It's just whether we can get key moments in games like we have done through that 11-game winning streak. And if we could do that, there's 15 games left with all the Europa League games, right? So is that right?
I think there's another 6 potential. Yes, that's about right. Yeah.
So 15. Yeah, right. So all to play for, mate. Like, and it is just, if Emery can do what he did at the start of the season and galvanise these people and get them playing, and with McGinn coming back, like obviously he's got to stay fit, but if he can come back and just get us playing with a bit of energy, mate, I fancy us to do, because we haven't got a bad squad. Like, you know, we can win football matches. Like, we've got players that can hurt teams. We've just made too many sloppy mistakes. We've been too sloppy in the last 5 or 6 games, and it's cost us. We just need one big push now, right? And
we need this little bit of a push here to get to the point where we're a bit stronger, where we've got Tielemans back, with McGinn fully fit again as well, and everything. Like, I'm confident that we can get the results that we need. And obviously, I'd love to win the Europa League. It'd be brilliant, but God, it's going to be hard. So I'd still believe we can get 5th. I still believe we can get 5th.
It's interesting because when I was speaking to Neil yesterday on the pod, he was like, "I don't think we're going to win the Europa League. I think you're one bad referee decision away from being knocked out. You know,
it's a bit of a lottery. Like, you're really rested. Like I said, obviously you've got the 2 legs thing, which kind of balances out. But he's completely right on that.
And we've got a better chance of finishing 5th because it's in our hands. Like, if we get a result at Man United, just draw the game and then beat West Ham and Forest, then it's fully in our hands to, you know, we could actually get to that Liverpool City games and be already qualified for the Champions League, and that means, you know, we can relax in those. Do you know what I mean? Which would be amazing to get to that point and have 3 hits. Do you know what I mean? It'd be unbelievable, wouldn't it? So all to play for. I just saw.
It doesn't matter, Kevin. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how bad United are. It really doesn't. We will not get anything from that game. It doesn't matter how shit they are. Mate, they were so shit last season.
Yeah, when they're the worst United side I've ever seen, mate.
They were horrendous. And we couldn't even get a draw. So,
not only that, mate, we made them look like prime Barcelona on that last day. The first half, they could have been 4-0 up, right? You know, the red card obviously changed it. Then, won a bet, James.
Look, we've already got one bet running, and that was Watkins to get double figures in the league. So it's still not there. I think is he on 8 still? Is he still on 8?
He's on 8 league goals, yeah.
I don't think he's going to get 2. I don't think he's going to get those 2 goals. I don't see it.
And speaking of the Irish contingency, I have to say this because I spoke to Neil about this. He's got the club out, and I didn't pick any of it up, right, because I bought that tracksuit. But look, it's sold out now. You can't get it anywhere, and it's 300 quid on Vinted. So you know, it's gone.
Should have done the investment.
Should have got one, mate. The shirt, the football jersey, I fucking love. It's great. It looks beautiful as well. Neil showed it to me. The quality of it's fantastic. They've really pulled off a decent one there. But yeah, it's gone.
So Adam, was it on that video you sent to me from Adam, the CCO, and he was talking about how I think it was from him. Maybe it wasn't from him. And someone was talking about the deal we've done with Adidas. And obviously, have you heard, by the way, that Nasser Suarez might be coming like the head honcho at Adidas? How does that work? Apparently, like he's basically getting like he's going to become like the head guy at Adidas. Is like not sure how that works. If I'm honest. Oh, it was on the Holy Trinity show, right?
Yeah.
And he was talking about that. And then he was talking about the deal with Adidas because Adidas weren't willing to do. There was a certain kind of like clause that they weren't willing to do. And so what we did was we bought we bought stock, loads of stock off of Adidas, and we're selling it with a cut above because Adidas didn't think we'd do the volume. They didn't think we'd do enough volume. And obviously
we smashed it out of the park.
Absolutely. So now the Germans aren't too happy, and they're now like they're like, oh, okay, right, we want in.
Well, mate, look, it's fair to say that the clubber from Adidas has been sensational. Like all the ranges have been.
I think that's why all this stuff's been coming out now, because they're now like, oh no, Villa can move merch, so coming out with all this stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's great to see. Like, it's wonderful. I mean, this is all the stuff that Arsenal have been getting for years, right? Because I think we're in that elite tier now with Adidas. So this is what you get. You get these kind of like limited edition stuff and tracksuits and onesies and jammies and whatever, all kinds of shit. But yeah, it's great. It just means we're going to be bankrupt, mate. All the money that is coming from the channel, we're going to have to.
It's going into merch.
Yeah,
we're funding the revolution, mate. Just had a message off Sam to say he's not going to make it because he's rinsed. It was a long shot, but he's just texted after, and I think he's probably a little bit too drunk to come on. So he's not going to say
a bit of a sour note from the game. James Rushton, I saw him put something on Twitter, well, X, whatever, Twitter, and he was basically saying disgraceful like behaviour from the Lille stewards. And then apparently there's could be some videos coming out. Something apparently they're attacking some of the fans, the stewards, and then they were hiding behind the police. So apparently, it was all kicking up, which is just, I mean, it's France, isn't it? That's what happens, unfortunately, over there. It can be bad, but yeah, it's a bit crap if that is kind of what's happened there, and hopefully there's some kind of like UEFA sanctions, maybe if that has happened, and no one injured as well.
Mate, it's piss poor. It shouldn't be happening, but we know that the world's fucking on fire as it is. I'm just amazed that we can still get to European games at the moment. Just, it's like, let's not burst the footballing bubble. Do you know what I mean? Let's pretend that football is life, as they say in Ted Lasso. Football is life.
Football is life.
New
season coming back. Right? There's going to be another season.
Yeah. Season 4. Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know what they're going to do with that.
It's going to jump forward by some years, and he's going to be taking charge of the women's team. That's what's happening. Is
that actually what's happening, or are you just saying?
Yeah. No, I read an article with Bill Lawrence. Yeah. So because Bill Lawrence was adamant that he'd only written 3 series. He was like, the way it's finished is perfect. I'm happy with how it's gone. We've made a shit ton of money. It's fucking got legendary status, cult status. I'm done. But obviously, we all know when things are successful that there's enough, obviously, a bigger bag of money to come, and they've convinced him to write a 4th season. So, hopefully, like it will be as good as the previous 3, but I don't know, because the way that worked, it was just a beautifully continuous flow of story, wasn't it?
Right. This is just gonna be kind of tagged on, right? It's kind of be a weird thing. How's Nate going to come about it? And it's Roy Kent going to be in it, or will they bring them back? I don't know how it's going to work.
I don't know how it works. We'll see. I'll tell you what else is interesting, because you mentioned to me earlier, just going back to the football, the European thing. Obviously, we were worried about whether 5th place would get Champions League football. Now, according to Adam CCO, he put a video out saying the only way that happens is that if all English teams get knocked out at this phase, so in all competitions. So as long as one of us gets through, right, to the last
Palestine as well, aren't they?
They were drawing 0-0 last time the score. So, if Forest get through, if Palace get through, they could be the ones that make sure we get that 5th place in the Champions League.
Still 0-0.
Still 0-0.
So basically, you're saying it's in our own hands, right? So if we get through here, then
that means 5th. So it could, it's I mean, it's going to be an exciting end to the season, right? There's no going to be dull games now. We're going to have something to play for in every game if we carry on going. But we've, like I say, this is now, and I said this on the last show, and the last couple of shows really, how much do the players want it? That's what it comes down to now. It's how much do they want it, because you're in touching distance of it, and this isn't necessarily about performance. This is like it, and I know it's not the same, but I watched the Real Madrid Man City game, mate, right? And we're talking about, the top team in the world potentially with players missing, and every player on that Real Madrid team, every one of them, mate, was fucking busting a gut, closing down, double teaming. Like it was.
Mate, Valverde was ridiculous.
Oh, Forest are losing.
Oh no,
Forest are fucking losing. Fuck.
Oh, against Midgetland.
Yeah, against Midgetland.
Fucking hell.
Some little guys just won on and scored a goal. Unbelievable.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's a smash. It's a smash and grab in the rain.
Oh wow, yeah, jeez. Kevin's happy. He wants Forest out. He wants him out. So he's very. But
we need him for fifth place, Kev. We need him for fifth place.
We don't need him for fifth place. We just need to go on. We just need to get past Lille, and then we're fine. We don't need Forest to win it. I'd rather play Midgetland than Forest in the semis.
Yeah, but it could. That's going to be. They're going to play Porto in the next round, aren't they? Or oh my guys, that's terrible defending. Oh my god,
they're really bad at the back, mate. They're really bad,
mate. Honestly,
any word if Istanbul will be safe enough to host the final, prefer to go than any World Cup game, but will attend both friendlies in Miami.
No, that is a good question.
That's a fair point. Yeah, I really don't know, and I also don't know what the backup would be. It'll probably be like, I don't know.
I haven't said anything.
Go over Villa Park. What's that? You're on TikTok? Have you gone with the take? Oh, is it because we said Midgetland?
Oh god, yeah, that's what it'll be.
Oh Jesus. I mean, yeah. Oh god, everyone's getting like, Carl, come on, mate. Like, honestly, we've won one game, and all of a sudden we're gonna win the Europa all of a sudden again. Like,
I'm ending TikTok. No.
The Europa is going to be incredibly difficult to win. Doesn't mean we can't win it. Definitely can, and we're definitely capable of doing it. If we can start to hit a little bit of form now, get a couple of more wins, I just don't think we'll get anything from Man U. But we need to get past Lille, and then we've got West Ham. If we can just get through Lille, I think that'll give us the bump that we need. I mean, this is what Bologna did, right? The Bologna game was the catalyst.
That was the catalyst, mate. It was, yeah.
And obviously, this wasn't a performance that against Bologna, we put in a very, very good, good performance. This wasn't much of a performance, but I think you could see the relief on Watkins when he scored, like, absolutely massive. To be fair, I think you could see the relief when he thought he'd scored against Chelsea.
Yeah.
That was huge. Oh, God.
Yeah.
What's going on? I think that's just died. There we go. I'll switch to my shitty camera, which doesn't look anywhere near it. I think my phone's died.
All right. You've gone all darker and smaller. And
yeah. There's also, like, weird flickering going on. This is the camera that I use for work. I'm just like, yeah. But yes. Any more, Gaz, or are we going to call it a day?
No, I think we could call it a day, mate. It's been an emotional one. I'm just happy that we've won, mate. For those of you that are and haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks for coming on. A win's a win. We needed it. It means we can go into Sunday with a little bit more confidence. Like I say, hopefully, I don't know. You're right about that relief for Watkins, but that chance he missed, like, it's just, He just doesn't look like a confident striker, mate. He just doesn't. Like, even the headed goal's like a fluke, I think. It's like, it's a good header, but like it just dips under the crossbar. Like, me personally, I think Tammy deserves a start to see what he's made of. I'd love him to get a start on Sunday against Man United. If we can get a draw there, I'd be fucking buzzing, mate. Absolutely buzzing.
He's not going to start. He's not going to start. Especially now Watkins has scored. If Watkins scores, he gets another 5 games. If Tammy scores, he gets dropped. Like, it's just,
is that in the contract? Is that like,
basically. I mean, yeah, like yeah. Unfortunately, that is just the way it is. So I don't see him starting. I don't see us getting anything from Man U. I'd love us to, but it doesn't matter what form we're in. I just don't. For whatever reason, that place is just a theatre of absolute nightmares. Like it's just turgid. It's horrible. And unfortunately, we just don't seem to be able to get anything from there. I'd love it. I'd love it if we beat them. In the words of
well, mate, what I will say is, for me, this fixture is the one that I wanted to win more than anything after last season, the way we capitulated. I would absolutely love us to go there and get a result. And if this game would have been during that 11-game winning streak, I would have fancied us big time. But with the current form we're in and the current form Man United are in, you know, they can go ahead of us. I think it's going to be really tough to win there. You know, but they did lose to Newcastle with 10 men. So maybe that new manager bounce is starting to take a dip. So if we can turn up and just won it, like just won it. Look at this fluke. Get out of it, Gaz.
What fluke?
No, Watkins' goal. I'm just.
Okay.
It wasn't a fluke. It was a great header, but he's still not clinical enough. He should have scored that goal. I just want Tammy to begin. Look, my whole point is that you have a squad, right? You've got to utilise that squad. Ollie Watkins just shouldn't be playing every game because for what we're trying to play him into form. Like,
okay, for him to be rotated. It's just
rotate, play him together. Like, just do something a little bit different. Don't just kind of keep doing the same thing because ultimately we're going to get the same results. He won't score goals and we'll lose football matches. So McGinn is massive back today. Like I've said it 3 times now, but watching him cross that white line today, I think it's almost like a moment of like an epiphany to go, hallelujah. This is the guy that could basically get us over the line, mate, because ultimately, with him in the squad, we will maybe raise our levels a little bit, not necessarily in performance, but in energy and in effort and desire, because he's not going to let them walk around. He did it against Fulham. That game was fucking immense. He was everywhere, and everybody started to play well. Even Watkins scored in that game. Do you know what I mean? So it was kind of, he's got the power, and he's like fucking bloody master of the universe, mate. He's like Adam. Do you know what I mean? Just he's going to pull out his big sword and scream, I have the power in the centre circle.
He's going to pull out his big sword. Fucking hell, right? Jesus. That's a whole new... There's the wrong channel again, guys. Wrong channel. Yeah. Wrong channel.
There's an OnlyFans page for us. I have the power. Wee man. Because he's Scottish.
Maybe you should end with that. That's where you should have ended. You should have sang that and just gone, see you. Wee man. That's it.
Wee man.
Right, no, go on then, guys. Give us your final thoughts, mate.
But big weekend final thoughts. Right, tomorrow I'm in London for the Finalysis launch party. We're being wined and dined by Michael McIntyre. James is missing it because he's going on holiday like a loser. So I'm going to drink all his beer.
Not going abroad or anything. I'm going to Mablethorpe. It's just on the East Coast in this weather as well. But like, I can't. I couldn't do it to Jess. I was just like, I can't go down to London.
Still come, mate. You can still come. It can still come. Just meet her there. Just meet her there.
It's just unfair now. I can't do it. I've been so busy with work this week. Like, literally, I've barely seen her. So I can't do that. Anyway,
I'll be there representing every week we follow. We're mingling with some of the big wigs of social media and whatnot. Bit disappointing, mate, because they've asked a few people, I think one fan from each club, to do some filming before the party with Michael McIntyre. I haven't been invited. So I assume that's kind of going to be Amy AVFC or Justin, or probably Dan Bardell or Max, who've probably been invited to it and have done very little on the app, but obviously are very popular on social media. So, I understand that, and that's fine. But we'll still get to hopefully get some snaps of him. We have been told that we can't ask. I've been told that we can't ask him to do any filming, but we can film the event and whatnot. So I'll try and do a little bit of vlogging and stuff, and get some footage of that and chat to various people, and I'll do my usual chatting shit, mate. Yeah. Speak to those knobby Leeds fans who hopefully won't beat me up because we do.
Tell them, give them one of these fucking things for me. Honestly, I can't stand them. But we will obviously, and tomorrow morning we are going to be doing a Man U preview. We're going to record that, and that will be out tomorrow.
And we've got Chris from Finalysis who's agreed to come on briefly in the morning so we can get his opposition view on that. We'll have to just do it because I've been very short and he's travelling. I haven't had a chance to get a starting 11 off him or stuff, so we might just have to make that up on the spot when we do it, and just do it live. But yeah, like Man United Sunday, great win today. As Kev said, professional performance, a job done. First victory in 5. Right, let's now push on. Let's go to Old Trafford and see if we can get a result there, and then hopefully, win beat West Ham at home, beat Forest away, and our season's back on track, and we might just finish in the top 4, mate. You know, it's a possibility if we do that. So I'm feeling a bit more optimistic.
Beat Man U, shit's all rosy again, isn't it? That's how tight it is at the top now. It's like literally one game, couple of wins on.
If we beat Man U and
if we beat Man U, right? I won't be on next week because I'm away. But if we beat Man U, I will do the West Ham reaction. I don't know. What should I do? What do you want me to do, guys? Give me some. Let's know in the comments. What do you want me to do? Yeah, I'm going to ask in the comments. I'm going to ask in the comments now. Whoever's the first thing that comes up now, and no, I'm not doing anything like explicit. So just pop it in the comments and tell me what do you want me to do if we beat Man U.
I'm going to keep it simple. If we do beat Man United and Watkins scores, I'm going to get Watkins on the back of the shirt. That's happen.
Nice. I mean, that's not really a forfeit, is it?
It's for me, mate.
More of a forfeit would have like BCFC on the back or something. That would be like a forfeit.
No. Mate, come on. Me and Watkins are going to we're never going to be best friends, are we? Having his name on my back would be an absolute fucking travesty for me. Like, it's just he's not the player he's not the person I would select. It'd be Boubacar Kamara all day long.
Suit. I haven't got a skin suit. I feel like people need to think a little bit more out the box.
You should wear a mankini, mate. I've got one for my stag do. Do you want to borrow it?
I mean, go on then.
I'll post it for you.
I'll do that. Yeah. If we beat Man U, I'm gonna wear Gary's mankini on a pod.
I'm sure it's in my drawer. I'm
gonna wear it.
I might have to wash it, mate, because the last time I wore it was my stag do. It just had my testicles on it, so you might want to.
Yeah. Okay. But yes, no, I will do that because we're not going to win, so it's fine. I won't need to do it.
Well, look, I hope you're wrong, mate. I'd
love to be wrong. I'd love to be here, just like dancing around in a fucking mankini. It'd be fantastic.
Right, let's hope Ollie Watkins proves us wrong, and he goes on a 10-goal scoring spree, but gets his double figures, and we all have to eat humble pie. Right? We beat Man United, we win the Europa League, and everything's back rosy. Of course, that's not going to happen.
Right, season.
But you never know. But you never know. Cole says wear a dress. There you go.
A dress is a bit. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Wear a dress. I don't know why I'm arguing. With this. Why would I rather wear a mankini
with a Watkins mask?
Okay. All right. I'll try and work that out. Okay. Well, it's not going to happen, so don't worry about
it. Right, guys. Anyway, thank you all so much for being on. Thanks for all the comments. It was great replying to them all. Hit that subscribe button. We shall see you tomorrow. Well, yeah, the episode will be out tomorrow, so make sure you tune into that for the Man United. I'll be back on Sunday on TikTok. I'll be doing a live watch-along for the Man United game on Sunday from just before 2 o'clock. So come and join me for that, and we can watch it together. And until then, as always, every week we follow the boys in Claret and Blue. Peace.
See ya.